moments over the years, ranked matchups, massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Clemson's offense comes onto the field first today. Clemson just put a beat down on the Gamecocks the last time these two met.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. And Clemson's talent being far superior, dominated Cocky. They got to have an answer this time, Jesse. They were embarrassed a year ago.
South Carolina just has to start faster. You're not going to beat a team like Clemson with all of their athletes if you're sleepwalking out of the team.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Tigers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. He'll set up to throw. Swings it out to the flat. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinator sneaks it in.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gamecocks offense has the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group.
They can get it done.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. First play of the drive wants to throw. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The game, originally held during the State Fair in Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. The trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest sporting event in the state of South Carolina. I know this is a game that you and I have really enjoyed watching over the years.
I mean, so much fun, and the definition, Jesse, of hate all throughout the state.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They make the stop, and that is uncover unit. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And down goes the quarterback, but there are penalty flags on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The run to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Found a little running room on that. Blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Quickly out to the tight end.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Orlando. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes! They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Clemson is quick to the line.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Firing to the right, complete. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. To the air on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Going for the big play. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tiger. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
of the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one up. The end zone, it's a touchback. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Last incompletion leaves him still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the outcome is going to be.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run in the red zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good. And they stop him at the 21. But just about 30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive do you want to be here? They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Orlando. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The give on the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the before he stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time. They had it much better field position this time around. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Orlando. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Gamecocks. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A quick pass to the left. Plows through the defense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Looking to throw for it. Works the middle of the field. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Give to the running back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. off play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Clemson! And they take it in for 6 more points. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Right down the middle. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. This time on target. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second down now after the sack. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the fourth. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had... South Carolina did a lot of crowing before the game, but as it turns out, the chicken curse is alive and well as Clemson wins the Palmetto Showdown. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.